Hello, everyone. Welcome to the virtual Tennessee College Fair. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your cameras and microphones are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. And this is just one of many different sessions happening. Be sure to sign up for additional sessions where you signed up for this one. And this presentation is being recorded. It'll be available within about a week, again, at the same website where you registered. Note about the Q&A, if you have a question that is specific to one school, make sure you note the school name in your question so they know to answer it and take care of it in the Q&A box. We are in session A3, kind of at the center top part of the screen that I'm sharing. So that is the order of our presentations this evening as we get going. So I've gotten all the administrative stuff out of the way, so I'll get out of the way and turn it over to our first presenter tonight, the University of Arkansas.
All right, thank you so much. I'm going to share my screen here for you all. Awesome. My name is Megan, and I'm the admissions counselor for the University of Arkansas. I'm excited to tell you all a little bit about our university on a pretty short time frame. So I'm going to breeze through it, but if you're not familiar with the University of Arkansas, we are located over in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's in the northwest corner of the state, and it's actually the #4 place to live in the entire United States, which is pretty surprising to most people, but there's a ton to do in our community, lots of great restaurants and shopping, tons. And one of the reasons we're in that ranking is actually because a little company called Walmart was started over in Bentonville, Arkansas, which is about 45 minutes from our campus. We're really glad that Walmart is in the area. They are providing a lot of opportunities for our students. So because of Walmart, there are over 325 Fortune 500 companies and over 4,000 businesses within a 45-minute drive of our campus. What that means for you all as students, you're going to get some pretty world-class experiential learning opportunities. Things like internships, job shadowing. Oftentimes those companies will come and host job fairs on our campus. They'll come for lectures and things like that. And so I think that's one of the coolest and most unique things about our university is actually the location. There's only one city in the world that matches our density of Fortune 500 companies, and that city is New York City. So for you to be in the middle of the Ozark Mountains with the Buffalo National River, Beaver Lake, Devil's Den State Park, all right here in the area, I think is pretty unique. But of course, in addition to the area, there's a lot going on our campus as well. So there are over 400 registered student organizations. That's a wide variety of things you can get involved in. One of my favorites is an organization that a student started called Tour de Nugget. So students will carpool together and drive around to all the various restaurants in town that serve chicken nuggets and then rank them in kind of a bracket system. So you can get really creative with the kinds of things that you're getting involved in. We do also have over 200 degree programs. Now, those are all of our degree programs, including our master's and doctorate programs. But for undergraduate studies, you're looking at about 100 majors, different things that you can choose. You're welcome to double major, mix and match majors and minors. We really value interdisciplinary studies. I'll highlight a couple of our programs. So we are in the top 30 business schools in the country. We have a nationally ranked engineering school that has 12 different disciplines. And then our nursing program has a 100% job placement rate last year for those nursing students who graduated. Now, we are a fairly large university, a D1 SEC school, but we do our best to keep our class sizes as small as possible. So we do maintain an 18-to-1 student to faculty ratio. The majority of our classes are fewer than 30 students. So that's what you can expect, which is pretty impressive considering we have just under 28,000 students on our campus. So you're not going to just be a number here. The university does a great job of making sure that you are seen and known and well taken care of in those courses. If you're looking for an even smaller class size experience, I recommend you check out our honors college where the student to faculty ratio is 5-to-1. Now you can see a picture there of our football team. As I mentioned, we're a D1 SEC school and we're really proud of our athletics. We love to come out in our red and white and call the hogs. It's a really fun tradition on our campus. Students can partake in an all-inclusive student athletic pass that pays for itself within 2 football games. So it's a great way to get involved on our campus. We are also in the top 5 study abroad programs in the entire country. So there are 1,300 study abroad programs in 57 different countries that you can participate in, either for a year, for a couple weeks, for a summer. It really is choose your own adventure and certainly available to you. So I want to make sure I touch on this. As Tennessee residents, you all, just by applying for admission, will automatically be considered for our non-resident tuition award, or our NRTA. We offer the NRTA at a 70, 80, and 90% award. This is automatically given out. There's no application process. If you meet the qualifications, you're just going to get that discount taken off on your bill. So it's a discount off that additional out-of-state portion of tuition. For our fall 2021 application cycle, this is only going to require the GPA. So a 3.2 will get you the 70, 3.4 will get you the 80, and the 3.6 will get you the 90%, which is almost $15,000 a year that we're going to give you, no questions asked. Now, if there are students who are applying after 2021, there is going to be a matching test score requirement for these awards, but please keep this in mind. It doesn't have to be so overwhelming to consider going out of state. We're going to make it as affordable as possible, and there are competitive scholarships available on top of this NRTA. Some of the nuts and bolts about our admissions process. First of all, you've got my contact information there, so make sure you jot that down. That's my cell, so you can call or text or email anytime. But for seniors, the application is open for you, and the priority application deadline is going to be November 15th. And then the priority scholarship deadline will be December 1st. We do need test scores for scholarships. However, we are not requiring test scores for admissions purposes. So for 2021 applicants, 3.2 weighted GPA on a 4.0 scale will grant you admission to our university. Hopefully we can connect in the near future. Thanks for your time, and go Hogs.
Megan, thank you very much. And I will remind everyone the schedule that we're on. We are in session A3, which is the top center, almost kind of to the right there. And if you have questions, use the Q&A box to ask the questions of our presenters. Next up, Emory and Henry College.
All right, thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm going to share my screen right here. All right. So again, thank you all so much for joining us. My name is Amanda Bishop, and I'm an admissions counselor at Emory and Henry College. Emory and Henry College was founded in 1836. And we are a private liberal arts college in Emory, Virginia. That's in Southwest Virginia. We're 26 miles north of the Tennessee-Virginia state line. So here are some basic facts about Emory and Henry College. 100% of our undergraduate students receive financial aid. We have just under 1,000 undergraduate students, and then between 200 and 300 graduate students. I will go over some of those degree programs here in just a minute. We have the most award-winning faculty among all colleges in the state of Virginia, so we're very proud of our excellent faculty members. We have a 10-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and our average class size is 13. So students at Emory and Henry College are certainly a face. Our faculty members definitely invest their time in them and make sure that they succeed. We also have over 70 different student organizations and clubs on campus for students to join. Finally, we have over 80 different academic majors, minors, and pre-professional tracks for our students to study. There are lots of opportunities for class projects and research, civic engagement, and community service, and we've actually won several Presidential Service Learning Awards over the years. Opportunities for study away or study abroad, and work experience and internships. Here's a list of our undergraduate programs and our graduate and professional degrees. The degree programs highlighted in yellow are our top 10 most popular degree programs. Those include biology, business administration, education, engineering science, equine studies, exercise science, international studies, politics, law, and international relations, psychology, and then pre-health. For our graduate and professional degrees, we have a master's in community and organization leadership, American History, a Master of Education, Occupational Therapy, Physician Assistant, and a Doctor of Physical Therapy program. We actually have an Early Assurance undergraduate program where incoming freshmen can apply and interview, potentially be offered a spot in that DPT program upon graduating from Emory and Henry College their senior year. So if you're interested in pursuing physical therapy, I definitely encourage you to pursue that, reach out to the admissions office, and we can definitely get you more information. Imagine being 18 years old and already knowing you have a spot in a DPT program. So that's pretty exciting. Here's a picture of our School of Health Sciences in Marion. That's where all of our professional degree programs are located. I mentioned that we have an equine studies degree program. This is one of our most popular degree programs. For the most part, it's students who want to pursue a career in the equine industry or as a veterinary. Typically, those students will also, or a veterinarian, excuse me, those students will also typically major in biology or have a minor in animal studies. We have won 21 national championships with our equine riding team. We have an IDA and an IHSA program. And our equestrian center is in Bristol, Virginia, which is about 20 miles from our main campus. Emory and Henry also has the only credit-bearing through hike program in the country through our Semester a Trail program. Students can hike the Appalachian Trail for a semester and can earn 12 college credits while doing so. Again, this is the only program like it in the country. Students work with their academic advisors to make sure that they are turning in assignments on a timely basis. Just for an example, some of our biology students who have completed the program have collected samples along the way and then analyzed them when they return to campus. And then some of our mass communication students have made vlogs of their journey as well. The outdoor program and outdoor adventure team are two of our most popular clubs on campus, and they schedule camping trips, biking trips, kayaking, adventures, all kinds of fun outdoorsy things for students to participate in. Our Van Vlissingen Center for Career and Professional Development is our career center. We recently got a $5 million donation to rework our career center, and we're very proud of that. Emory and Henry students get great jobs and they get great internships while they're students. Here's just an example of some of the locations that Emory and Henry students have interned with in the past few years. So as you can see, our students are definitely very successful. Here are some places where our alumni have gone. Our alums have won Emmy Awards. They are politicians, they are diplomats, singers, musicians, CEOs, vice presidents, and the head men's basketball coach for Virginia Tech. So our alums are definitely successful, and we have a very strong alumni connection and an alumni network as well. So here's a little bit about the application process to Emory and Henry. It's never been easier to submit an application. In fact, the only things that we require from you are the application form, which you can find on our website or on the Common App, and your high school transcript. That's it. We are test optional this year, so you don't have to submit ACT scores unless you just want to. We also do not require an essay. We have some early action dates that I want to point out. November 15th and January 15th. If you submit your application and your FAFSA by those dates and decide to come to Emory and Henry, you'll receive priority class registration and priority housing. We also have a lot of different types of financial aid and institutional aid for students, including merit scholarships that range from $10,000 to $23,000 a year, and lots of different kinds of financial aid, as you can see there. If you have any questions about financial aid or about Emory and Henry in general, please reach out to us. We are always happy to help you out and to answer your questions, and you can find our contact information right there. Thank you all so much, and have a great evening.
Thank you, Amanda. I want to remind everyone, use Q&A button for any questions you have for our presenters. Up next, we'll hear from Birmingham-Southern College.
All right, let me share my screen. All right, good evening, everybody. I am Anthony McCall, and I am a Senior Assistant Director here in our office at Birmingham-Southern College, and we're excited to be a part of this tonight. So, Birmingham-Southern College, who are we? So we are a 4-year private liberal arts institution founded in 56, and we're located in Birmingham, Alabama, which is the largest city in the state of Alabama. If you include the metro area, it's a little over 1.2 million people. So we are a small private liberal arts college in a vibrant, growing, larger city. And we love to show you this photo here because the very bottom of this photo is one part of our campus, and out in the distance you see downtown Birmingham. So we're only a 2-mile drive from our campus to downtown. So a lot of great opportunities for our students right here in our backyard. So we are a CTCL school, which is the cause that changes lives. And this is a book that was written about 40 schools nationwide that produce winners better than your Ivy League schools do. And in this book, the author states that BSC is a high quality and a caring place where a person from any part of this country won't only feel comfortable, but they will grow intellectually, they will grow morally, and they will grow personally as well. Now, great to know who you're going to learn alongside while you're on our campus. So we have around 1,300 students on our campus from 31 states and 18 countries. So we're a very diverse community at BSC. It's very intentional on our part because you never know who you're going to work with or who you're going to work for one day on our campus. You come across many different people from many different backgrounds and perspectives of life. Now, in the classroom setting as well, we have a 12-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio and an average class size of 16. So we are a fully undergrad campus. We don't have graduate school, okay? So our professors, our faculty, they're solely devoted to our undergrad students all the way from your freshman year through your senior year. And also, you will never be taught by a teaching assistant or a student assistant on our campus. All of our classes are taught by our full-time professors, which 96% of them hold the highest degree in their field. So you're getting taught by some of the best in what they do. So it's a very personalized education. Now, I'll talk about some areas of study that we have. So we have 50+ areas of study on our campus. And here on the screen, you see the 5 that are highlighted for you are our top 5 currently on campus. So business, education, pre-health, which is our version of pre-med, and pre-law and psychology. So a wide range of majors, minors, dual degree programs, and distinctions as well. Now, let's talk about our January expiration term. This is one of the coolest parts about our curriculum at BSC. So this is our E-term in January, and it is a 4-week mini-semester where our students are able to step outside their usual 3 or 4 classes, and they get to focus on only one experience in the month of January. So this can be done with an internship, with study abroad and travel. You could do community service work or take a class on our campus. But the awesome thing about our expiration term is that it really allows our students to step outside their comfort zone or do something totally different outside the box of their major, or if you want that hands-on experience in a certain area, you can do that. So I'm not sure about y'all, okay? I love the word guaranteed, and one thing we do at BSC is we guarantee every one of our students internship and research opportunities. So we place our students in hospitals, in banks, in law offices, in many different sectors of the professional world to help them build the connections they need and have the experiences that they need as well. Now, athletically at Birmingham-Southern, we are a Division III school. We compete in the SAA conference, so the Southern Athletic Association, and we have 22 different teams across our campus. So a wide variety of sports in the fall and spring seasons, and all of our teams compete on our campus with the exception of 2 teams, our swimming and diving team and our golf team. So it's very easy, very simple to support our teams in the fall and the spring seasons. And of course, student goes before the athlete always, and across all sports, our athletes average a 3.0 GPA. Now let's talk about our campus, okay? We are called the Hilltop because our campus does sit on a hill, and there are certain parts of our campus where you can see the outskirts of our city, Birmingham, which is really cool. But 82% of our students live on campus all 4 years. So our students enjoy the community and living on campus. And then also one great perk I'll fill you in on is that if you do live on campus as a resident, you get free laundry. So no quarters needed, but you have to do your own laundry, but it is free. So pretty great perk amongst the others that you have by living on campus. And also let's talk about Birmingham, our city, okay? So whether you're talking about the food scene, arts, music, outdoors, a lot of great opportunities and a lot of great things to do within our city. So we highly encourage you to come visit, explore. We are open for campus visits right now, Monday through Saturday. So we encourage you to come and visit campus. Now, how can you apply? Our free BSC online application is always free on our website. and we're also a Common App school, and we are part of the Coalition app, which is coming soon, and that is new this year. Now, we have two different pathways of application. We have a standard route and test optional. And with test optional, we actually have been doing that since 2016, so it's not new for us at all. So you see the requirements there, and we can help guide you along the best pathway to choose for yourself. And also here you see on the screen our scholarship grids for both our standard route and test optional. We do give merit-based scholarships up to $11,000. And once you apply, you are automatically eligible for merit-based scholarship. And also here, these are some special scholarships for incoming freshmen, some additional ones you can add on to your academic scholarship as well. And these come into play more in the spring and February. And here's our cost as we finish up. Our direct cost at BSC is $31,800. So that's a price that is very competitive with your state flagship public universities and a lot less than other private liberal arts colleges across this country. And then right here, you see our accolades here. Just want to highlight one for you. Our 5th guide to colleges. We were ranked as one of the top 20 best values in the entire country last year. And we just thank you for joining us tonight. My email is there on top of the screen. Definitely would love to connect with you. And you can also scan that QR code at the top right there, and you can have some next step as well. But thank you all for having us tonight, and have a good evening.
You too. Thank you very much, Anthony. And we will continue on now with Western Kentucky University.
Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Sorry my camera's not working. I'm having a bit of some webcam issues this week. But my name is Morgan Terry. I'm the admissions counselor for Tennessee for Western Kentucky University. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the presentation, and I'll have my contact information up at the end. But please feel free to reach out and let me know if you have any other questions. We want to make sure you're getting taken care of. So for those of you unfamiliar, here our main campus is in Bowling Green, Kentucky, which is just 1 hour north of Nashville, straight up 65. And I got to get this out of the way at the beginning. For those of you who are unfamiliar with WKU, we actually offer in-state tuition guaranteed to all Tennessee residents. Nothing special you got to do to earn it. You're going to be able to attend for straight up in-state. We're more affordable than pretty much every Tennessee state school already. And if mom and dad are a little concerned because they may not be super familiar with WKU, let them know that we're one of only 4 colleges in the entire country that has been designated as a safe community of America by the National Safety Council. Now, to give you a snapshot of our campus, we are technically enrolled at 20,000 students. However, on the main campus, it's about 15,000. The rest of the students are either online or they are at regional campuses throughout the state. And because of that, and because of our really small class size, really once you hit sophomore year, it's going to be about 15 or 16% once you hit starting those major specific courses. You're not going to be lost in the shuffle. Your professor is going to know your name. They're going to know your goals. They're going to know what you want to do with your life. And that's something that's really special. I had all my professors' cell phone numbers. They'd say, hey, text me. You know, if you have questions, I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. It's a very laid back environment. Our faculty is our biggest strength. And here at WKU, when people ask me to describe our campus and our culture in one word, that one word that I use is opportunity. Because we have over 150 different academic programs. At this point, it's actually almost 400 different student clubs and organizations. We put our money where our mouth is here at WKU. We want you guys to be able to succeed with no matter what you do. So we're going to give you free tutoring, departmental help centers, career services centers that are available for the whole university, and then the more specified ones for each academic department. Now, I don't want to spend a ton of time here, but our nursing program was just recently ranked as the #1 nursing program in the country. Our med school acceptance rate is literally 30 points above the national average. We were ranked as the 4th best school of media in the entire country, and we were also ranked as a top 20 business school in the entire country. And all of our business programs and about 40 other programs here at WKU, things like psychology, education programs like that, are what we call JUMP programs. That stands for Joint Undergraduate Master's Program. What that means is certain classes you take for your undergrad are going to count for your master's. And it's just going to take you 1 additional year after graduating in 4 to get your master's. So 5 years total to be able to get your master's, where at a lot of places that can take you 6, 7, sometimes even 8 years. We're also a top 20 study abroad school. Obviously, things are a little different right now, but close to 1/10 of our population on campus are actually international students. We want to develop our students into being global citizens, to be able to understand those cultural competencies and work with people from different backgrounds than they do. And so you're going to get that opportunity to do so on the main campus and also abroad. We have some really cool study abroad opportunities that we love to get our students to. We're also a very active campus. Greek life's a big deal on campus, same as religious life as well. We do have a 24-hour computer lab. We do have full fitness facilities. You can bring a car to campus your freshman year. I do want to spend a second talking about our scholarships. So like I said, you're going to get in-state tuition no matter what here at WKU. And if you graduate with at least a 3.0 unweighted GPA, we only do use unweighted GPAs for admission and scholarship purposes. You're going to be eligible for at least some scholarship money. Those brackets you see, no application. As long as you graduate with your GPA in that frame, you're going to get that amount of money every single year. If you do have a 3.8 and a 28 minimum ACT, then you get $8,000 per year. The other ones do not have ACT requirements associated with it. We also have a Cherry Presidential Scholarship. This is our largest one. It is very competitive. And then we have another category called Top Dollar. One application to complete, it'll search that 1,200 for you, let you know which ones of those you're going to be eligible for. So if finances are a concern, don't let them be. Apply, get admitted, and we'll do whatever we can to make WKU as affordable as possible for you guys. The application process itself is super straightforward. You can complete it in about 15 to 20 minutes. The application, just go to wku.edu, click on apply, fill out our primary application. We don't require any essays, no letters of recommendation, nothing like that. We do have a $45 application fee, but we do offer fee waivers to students who are on free reduced lunch at their school, or if their school actually pays for them to take an ACT or SAT, then you qualify for a fee waiver. So submit that application and then reach out to your counselor to either get to send us both the fee waiver and a copy of your transcript. We do need to receive a transcript directly from a school official. We're also technically test optional as long as you have at least a 2.5 unweighted GPA. If you're between a 2 and a 2.49, you still can be admitted. It's just we do require the ACT at that point. But we still encourage every student to get their ACT to us for scholarship purposes. But that's about it, guys. We want you guys to come up and see how gorgeous our campus is. We're frequently ranked as one of the most beautiful campuses, not just in the region, but in the entire country. We love to show it off. We are doing in-person tours, following all CDC guidelines, wearing masks, social distancing, all of that good stuff. So I know you're going to be safe when you come and visit our campus. But again, please come check out what we can offer you on the Hill. And again, let me know how we can help you out. We want to make sure you get all the information you need up front to make an informed decision. So don't hesitate to shoot me an email. Give me a call. Let me know how I can help you out. Again, my name is Morgan Terry. We want to make sure you guys are taken care of here at WKU on the Hill. So let me know how I can help you out. But thanks again, guys, for joining us this evening. Hope that all is well, and you guys have a good rest of your evening. Thanks again, and go Tops.
Thank you, Morgan. And want to remind everyone, if you have a question, use the Q&A button to ask that question and name the specific school if it is a question for one institution. Up next, we'll hear from the representative from Ohio University.
Hey guys, I am Angie Lyons. I'm with Ohio University. I'm about to share my screen with you, so give me just 1 second. Hold on a second, please. My mouse wants to act funny.
At Ohio University, we've spent our last 216 years perfecting your 4.
We looked at a bunch of different schools, and the last one was OU, and I came here and I just realized that like it's home. It just felt right to me, and that's a weird feeling because I didn't feel it anywhere else. I'm from a small town, so I get what it means to have a community, and when I came here I felt that community again. There's something about this place that just makes you feel happy.
Knowing that you're having an impact and able to contribute to whatever science field you're working in is really important to know as a student. It's definitely cool to see true science in the making.
It's a real community that you get, not just in your residential green, but also in your residence hall.
Together with our regional campuses, centers, and Ohio Online, we are One Ohio.
When I first came here, I didn't have a lot of confidence. The faculty teach you that change is important. You meet all these people who want to enact the change and want to be a part of a family. The best part about it is gaining confidence in being you and not being someone else. This is home. This is a place for me to grow, for me to be a new person.
Ohio's generous and renewable scholarships represent our commitment to investing in your success for life. Ohio University doesn't just deliver a degree. It becomes part of who you are and will be forever.
Just a few highlights from our video. 250 different academic programs, student-teacher ratio 16:1. 90% of our courses are taught by faculty and university administrators. Over 600 different student clubs and organizations. We are a D1 division team sports, as well as 30 different clubs and sports organizations. You apply by November 15th, you'll automatically consider for our merit-based scholarships. We are on the Common App. I will give all students who reach out to me a fee waiver code. We just need your transcript. We are test optional, so if you have not taken the test, do not worry about that. It's not necessary. Tuition and fees, we have the Ohio Guarantee, where we guarantee your tuition will not increase the 4 to 6 years that you are there at Ohio. So just let us know if there's any problems with that. We're also virtual. We have opportunities for you to learn about us through our Ohio Discovery Days. And also for multicultural students, we have For the Culture series. These are opportunities for you to find students that are similar background and make connection. Again, I am Ms. Lyons with Ohio University based in Athens, Ohio. And I'm going to share one last video with you because it makes me feel good.
Ready, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hey, hi, oh, 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 oh, hey, hi, oh.
That is Rufus, our mascot, and every time I see that, I want to, he just makes me laugh. I'm trying to, my mouse is acting up. I want to stop my screen. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. And I'll go ahead and share the remainder of our schedule here. We're in session A3, and we've heard from 5 of our 6 schools. Last but not least, the University of Alabama in Huntsville.
Thank you so much. I'm going to share my screen here. All right. Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Dale Tagantvort. I'm one of the admissions counselors from the University of Alabama in Huntsville. We'll go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, our location. We are located in Huntsville, Alabama, otherwise known as the Rocket City. And this is in reference to our relationship with the space program. NASA has a large facility in our city. Space Camp is located right down the street from our campus. So it kind of makes sense. We are the second largest city in the state of Alabama, and we are projected to be the largest city in the state of Alabama by 2025 by the US Census. We are ranked #1 for as the best and fastest growing tech city in the United States. We are also home to the highest concentration of engineers per capita in the US. Now, as far as UAH is concerned, we were founded in 1950 as an expansion center of the University of Alabama, but in 1969, we became our own autonomous campus, and now we're sitting at approximately 10,000 students and a little bit over 500 acres. So not too big, not too small. We're just right size kind of campus. Now, two of the big things we do like to brag about, we are consistently ranked #1 for return on investment for both in-state and out-of-state students. So essentially what that means is the amount of money that you invest into your education will be returned to you upon the start of your career. And that translates well into that other stat you see there, is that our graduates rank #1 in Alabama for early career pay with an average starting salary of $57,500. Now, athletically, we are home to 16 NCAA sports programs, all of which are Division II, with the exception of the only Division I men's ice hockey team in the Southeast. Academically, we are home to 7 academic colleges that comprise over 100 areas of study. You can see all those listed there. We're also home to our own honors college. Some of our more unique programs include aerospace engineering, astronomy and astrophysics, atmospheric science and meteorology, cybersecurity, which has both an engineering and a business track, and digital animation. So whether you are technical or creative in mind, we've got something to offer. For our students, what they enjoy, we have a small class size averaging about 35 students and a student to faculty ratio of 18:1. So that really bodes well for students that are seeking a more personal relationship with their faculty members. And those relationships can often lead to opportunities for internships, co-ops, and undergraduate research. And that relationship is only amplified because of our location. We are located as an anchor tenant of Cummings Research Park, which is the second largest research park in the nation and 4th largest in the world. Essentially what that means is there are over 280 companies within a 10-mile radius of our campus. Companies like Aerojet Rocketdyne, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, Dynetics, which is on the moon, back to the moon by 2024 program. And so there are tons of opportunities in our backyard for those research opportunities, co-ops, and internships. Now, socially, we are home to over 185 student-run organizations, ranging from your academic focus, like our Space Hardware Club, our Greek Life, which comprises 12 fraternities and sororities, and then our special interest groups, like our Beekeeping Club. And if you live on campus, all of our students have access to student or suite-style campus living, so that means that there are no community baths or community showers on our campus. In terms of admissions requirements, we are looking for a 2.9 high school GPA and a 20 on the ACT, or an equivalent SAT of 1030 to be considered a strong candidate for admission. Our application process is quite simple. We have an institutional application. There's a $30 application fee, and then we'll need your transcripts and your test scores to complete your application and evaluate you for admission. There are no additional requirements such as an essay or recommendation letters. All of that is off the table here. Once we have all of that, like I said, we can evaluate your application, but we can also evaluate you for our freshman academic scholarships. These are automatically assessed to your application as long as you apply by April 15th of 2021. Now, this is our scholarship grid for our current seniors. So as you'll see there, with beginning at a 3.0 high school GPA, that is weighted as long as the weighted GPA is communicated to us by your high school on the transcript. And then either a 25 ACT or a 1200 SAT, you will be eligible for $11,000 per year for 4 years. And the higher the GPA, the higher the test scores, more money you're eligible to receive. And these scholarships are also stackable. So if you receive any outside scholarships, be from our competitive scholarship application or from regional, local, or third-party organizations, we'll gladly accept those and stack them on top of your academic award. Now, what can you be doing? Of course, apply for admission during your senior year. The application is open and it should not take you more than 20 or 30 minutes. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And come visit us, whether virtually or in person. We just launched our in-person visits this week. And so you can just go to our website to check those out. We have an audio-led virtual campus tour that takes you all around our campus with panoramics of videos, pictures, everything. There are virtual information sessions that are hosted twice weekly at 3 p.m. Central Time. And you can schedule a one-on-one meeting with your admissions counselor, which for the state of Tennessee is Ms. Kaylin Weaver. And you can also check out some upcoming events, such as our Discovery Day, which will be happening virtually on November 21st. Follow us on social media to stay up to date on everything that you need to know about becoming a charger. And of course, if there are any questions, I'm happy to answer those. All of my information is in the corner of my screen here. And if you have ability to scan a QR code, you can scan this, it'll take you to our link tree. Thank you guys so much, and go Chargers.
Thank you very much, Dale. And I'm going to invite every one of the reps to come back on camera and or mic if their cameras are having issues with their cameras. And we'll just real quickly, since we have about 4 or 5 minutes and this session's being recorded so that whoever accesses it later can see this, I just want to, I'll do a quick round robin. We'll go in the order of the order that you presented in. So we'll start with the University of Arkansas. But I'll just ask you a quick general question about your campus vibe. Maybe describe it in 20 or 30 seconds or so. I know everyone kind of hinted on it during their presentations, but at least maybe talk a little more directly about it in the final 4 minutes that we have.
Yeah, I would say our campus vibe, our students love to be involved. Our students love to be connected to campus. And so on our campus, there's always something going on, whether it's the spring carnival during finals week, when they bring carnival games and a funnel cake machine and a petting zoo, or whether it's, one of our free concert series or a distinguished lecture. I feel like our campus is a pretty buzzing place, lots to get involved in, but our students really value the academics and the social piece of it. And so you're going to get a wide variety of types of students and organizations and groups of people to fit in. And I think it can be a great fit for a variety of people.
Amanda, how about Emory and Henry College?
Yeah, so our students are definitely very academic focused, but we're also very community service oriented as well. 99 to 100% of our students are involved in community service to some degree, and all first year students are involved in an activity called Service Plunge, where they go out and serve the community during the week of welcome. So academic minded, community service oriented, and also athletic focused as well. Over 40% of our student body are student athletes. So a lot of our students are very well-rounded and involved in a lot of activities.
And Birmingham-Southern.
Yes, so I'd say we have a campus community that's just very connected, whether it's our student athletes, our Greek life with our fraternities and sororities, always something going on campus. And also, we pride ourselves in being in a diverse place with people from all different walks of life and different perspectives of life as well. So truly just a place where it's a whole potluck of different people just coming together, learning, growing together in a really great community vibe.
Cool. Morgan, I know your camera is not functional, but you can tell us a little bit about your campus.
Absolutely, glad to. So I would describe our campus as an environment you never really know what's going to happen on a day-to-day basis. There's always something new going on campus. Because of our Safe Communities of America thing, people are always outside. It's a very outdoor-friendly campus. Mammoth Cave is only 10 minutes away from us. People hang out in hammocks and just hang out throwing football on our many different quads on campus. So we're always engaged in the campus community, but there's so much going on, not just in town, but here on the main campus, that you just really never know what could happen to you any given day.
And how about Ohio University?
A few years ago, we were called a party school because of our Mardi Gras in the Midwest celebration during Halloween. And we do celebrate, we have fun, but we are an active community. Our students are social as well as very into their academics. We have a lot of students pursuing their master's as well as their doctorate programs, so we're doing that. But Ohio University is a place where all students are welcome. I think it's inclusive. And so when you come there, you're gonna find your people and folks you connect with.
Dale, we'll finish up with you at the University of Alabama in Huntsville.
Absolutely. So I would describe our campus vibe as innovative. 53% of our student body are either in the College of Engineering or the College of Science. And so there's a lot of like kind of the envelope pushing people on our campus. And that does extend into our non-STEM HOP programs. Even our psychology program is focused a lot on experimental and organizational psychology. So not your typical program. And so always students trying to create the new thing and kind of get into the cutting edge side of technology. We've even had a student 3D print something that's gone on the space station. So there's a lot of really cool and innovative things that happen on our campus.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you to each of you, not just for sharing details about your campus vibe, but also for presenting this evening in our virtual college fair. And I also want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. When you close your window, you'll get a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We appreciate any feedback you can provide. This is just one of many sessions being hosted. Be sure to sign up for additional ones where you signed up for this one. And in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other session recordings. Again, the same place you signed up for this session. Again, thank you for attending. And I want to, again, thank you to each of our representatives for presenting tonight. Have a good evening. Take care.